Hey, what's up, guys? So, in my opinion, it is very possible that in the next 48 hours, MrBeast could actually end up being canceled. And I know that sounds insane because he's the biggest YouTuber on the YouTube platform and he has a huge following, but I truly believe this, and here's why. So, for those who remember, the original controversy with MrBeast started with Ava Chris Tyson, which is MrBeast's friend. This was his friend who has been in MrBeast videos since the beginning of his channel, and just recently got caught up in this controversy involving minors where MrBeast actually had to speak out and say something. After that, the controversy intensified when all this other insane stuff started coming out about MrBeast. And then what happened was a YouTuber by the name of Dogpack404 released a video literally exposing MrBeast. And as of right now, that video has well over 9 to 10 million views. And it was basically him exposing MrBeast and pointing out all the illegal lotteries and the fact that he fakes his videos and basically just exposing MrBeast as a fraud. Like basically telling us all, hey, you guys have a certain image about MrBeast. Well, guess what? I worked for him and this is who he really is. He's a complete fraud. Now we have new information via a tweet from Dogpack404. So according to Dogpack404, he just posted this tweet yesterday where he has the, pressing the button, the red button, and then you could clearly see that it says 48 hours. And I actually think that, and this is him hinting that he's going to release another video, which he's already said on numerous occasions now, that he is going to release a part 2 to his part 1 video exposing MrBeast. And he actually said that his part 2 video is going to be even worse. And I believe him. I think that Dogpack404 has some inside information about MrBeast and his dealings and who this guy really is. And I commend Dogpack404 for exposing that. And I think it's even more telling the fact that MrBeast has sent 2 cease and desist to Dogpack404. Not 1, but 2. He sent one originally that was just like a warning, like, hey, take down the video, stop talking about me, you're breaking your NDA, don't say anything else. And then after that, the guy didn't even release a video yet. And then he ends up sending another cease and desist that said, final warning, you will be sued if you do not cease and desist from all your actions of basically detailing how much of a fraud I am. And so Dogpack404 said, you know what, screw your lawsuits, screw your cease and desist. I don't know if you guys know this, but that video that he first posted got like 10 million views, and Dogpack404 did not monetize the video. He did not make any money from that video that got 10 million views. And he basically said that he feels like the work that he's doing is noble work, and he don't want to make money off of it because he really believes in what he's doing. And I think that that's pretty commendable. But I have no idea what the video is going to be about. Once it comes out, I will absolutely release a video on his video. And I definitely think that depending on what's in the video, it's very possible that MrBeast could end up being canceled because the first video was already bad enough and it created all this controversy. So just imagine if the, video number 2 is just a big nuclear bomb of like all the stuff about MrBeast that nobody knew, and it kind of, toes that line of illegality or whatever. But anyway, let me move on to some other stuff. So there's a whole situation that the New York Times has been reporting on where all these contestants for like his latest game show have been reporting like really poor conditions and all this other crazy stuff. So let's just read a little bit of it. So it says here, however, many contestants found it was poor set conditions rather than the challenges themselves. They proved to be the main difficulty. We signed up for the show, but we didn't sign up for not being fed or watered or treated like human beings, one contestant told the New York Times. So people are literally reporting to the New York Times because, MrBeast like holds people for like several days or even longer than that, depending on the challenge. And they're basically saying like, hey, we're being treated like absolute trash. It's almost like we're in prison here. Like we're sitting here waiting on the next game or whatever. We're not even being fed. We're not even getting water. We're sitting here. It's hot in this gigantic building. We're not even getting water. Like that's actually pretty sad. And says here, initially, contestants were told that there will only be 1,000 in them, so they were prepared for that. Then when they get to the venue, it's 2,000 people, so it's like extremely packed. And then it says here that the starting number of contestants, it says here contestants reported that staff members assigned to assist with issues surrounding food, hygiene, and medical care were disorganized and unhelpful. Accounts included contestants not receiving adequate food, to not receiving necessary medication such as insulin. Oh, that's a very serious thing. Individuals with dietary restrictions also reported not having their needs met. We were treated horribly, a contestant said. They took on this challenge of 2,000 competitors. They should have known they needed an enormous crew to handle this correctly. So it sounds like MrBeast more so isn't directly purposely withholding food and water from these people. It sounds like he just wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared, and he didn't hire enough staff members to adequately take care of the needs of 2,000 people in one building. And so it's leading to all these issues. And now this is the actual response from MrBeast. MrBeast, I guess a statement was given to the Hollywood Reporter, and a spokesperson for MrBeast said that the preliminary event for Beast Games have been complicated due to the CrowdStrike incident, extreme weather, and other unexpected logistical and communication issues. Okay, well, that doesn't really sound right to me. For those who don't know, there was this big issue where a bunch of planes had to be grounded, and all these, big computer systems like Microsoft and stuff like that got affected because CrowdStrike had some sort of incident that caused everything to shut down for a day or something like that. I understand that, but to me, that's no excuse for why people couldn't get water or food. Last time I checked, your computer has nothing to do with you ordering a bunch of burgers so people could be fed and having a bunch of water bottles on site. So this is just a kind of a crappy and poor excuse in my opinion. And the other thing I want to talk to you guys about too is there was this tweet from this lady named Rosanna. Let me go ahead and go to it real quick. I guess this is another YouTuber. She said something kind of weird, and I don't know if it's true, but this is an allegation. She said Jimmy's production team took every contestant's underwear and medicine from them for some weird reason. They were told they would be given back each night to change, but were not. Multiple female contestants messaged me saying that Beast Games still has their underwear. Disgusting. Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know what could possibly happen where you would take people's underwear. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, according to her, different contestants, including female contestants, their underwear was taken, and they were told that it would be given back, and they did not give it back. So the question is, what the heck happened to the underwear? I don't know. I have no idea if this is true, by the way. It's just an allegation. I want to cover it. Last thing I want to talk about is I noticed that there's this growing faction of people who are getting really mad at some of these big YouTubers like CoffeeZilla, Philip DeFranco, Moist Critical, and a few others. And they're basically saying that these YouTubers are basically not holding MrBeast accountable, not helping MrBeast at all. Or I'm sorry, not holding MrBeast accountable. They basically, they were part of his defense squad. They helped him get away. This video title right here, these YouTubers helped MrBeast get away with it for years. The MrBeast defense squad, Jesus. So me personally, I do want to give my opinion on this. I don't really think that these guys are the MrBeast defense squad. I mean, maybe some of them are, don't get me wrong. You know what? I think it's 50-50. I do agree that some of these big YouTubers like Logan Paul or maybe even a Moist Critical or whatever, some of these guys I do agree probably have an incentive to not cover what's going on with MrBeast. And I don't want to even name any names like Moist Critical because I really don't know in his case. He might just be kind of being neutral here until more facts come out. That's actually what I want to say. That's what I think is happening. I don't want to directly call all these big YouTubers the MrBeast defense squad yet, even though it's beyond obvious that some of them are, right? I definitely agree with that, but I don't want to put all of them in that category because I think that when you have a huge platform like they do, you have a responsibility to not report on things until all of the facts come out. So I think that what a lot of these big YouTubers are doing is they're probably just waiting for the facts to come out. Before they come out and they speak out against MrBeast, they want to make sure that they have full 100% undeniable proof that what's being alleged is actually taking place. That way they don't look stupid because, like I said, when you have a huge platform, you got a responsibility. You are responsible to make sure that your reporting is factual and you're not just taking just bogus allegations on YouTube or X and just taking it at face value and basically reporting on it when you don't even know all the facts. So I think that's what they're doing. I think they're more so playing it safe. I think they're kind of just waiting on the sidelines for their moment to strike. And I actually think that if more information comes out, aka Dogpack 404's second video, which I think could probably end up getting MrBeast canceled, I think that's where you'll kind of start to see some of these bigger YouTubers finally start to speak out on MrBeast. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe they all are just like, hey, this guy's the biggest YouTuber. I could benefit massively from him. I ain't speaking out on him because I want to be in his next video. Who knows? Anyway, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.